Viewers, with uncertainty around the Iran conflict continuing, Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged citizens of India for a second time to become bhagidars for a stronger and more self-reliant Bharat. He made 7 appeals to the nation yesterday and then reminded people of COVID-era restrictions. He also urged citizens to conserve foreign exchange reserves by reducing consumption of fuel and also avoid traveling abroad for a year. He wants citizens to limit excessive gold purchases for 1 year and also prioritize work from home whenever it's possible. Now, this is primarily because of the surge in crude oil prices. Now, India meets 85% of its energy needs via imports, and a surge in crude oil prices means higher import bill. So these efforts are actually to reduce the pressure on import bill. So first up, let's listen into what the Prime Minister wants the people to do. We will play out what the Prime Minister said, but Mohit is with us. So a second appeal in 2 days, Mohit. The opposition is already lashing out. They've come out criticizing the Prime Minister's appeal. But one thing that the opposition is saying that this is an indication that in the next few days, we are all bracing for a hike in fuel prices. How is the government also, while the Prime Minister makes this appeal, the government is also trying to allay concerns of the common man. Tell us about what the government is saying to allay the concerns of the common man.
Well, in fact, you see, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in a way, has suggested certain measures to mitigate the impact of the West Asia conflict. And also, Prime Minister has again and again said, and twice he has basically said this, that how we need to ensure that we need to curb down on our fuel purchases, gold purchases, because you see, Prime Minister has said we need to save our foreign exchange. Fuel and gold are the two things that we import, and we spend foreign exchange on that. And Prime Minister also stated that do not go for the international tourism for 1 year. Go for explore the domestic sites for the tourism. Now, this has come as a message from the Prime Minister, an appeal to ensure that people contribute the people also contribute in their steps to curb down the effects that the West Asia war is having in our country. We know that worldwide there have been implications of this West Asia war in our neighboring countries. The fuel prices have gone up, but as of now, while we speak, when it comes to the retail petrol and the domestic LPG, their prices have remained stagnant. Government has absorbed all those prices, but yes, the oil marketing companies, they are running into the losses and huge losses. So this is also seen as a message by the Prime Minister that what exactly we can expect in days to come. There could be rise in fuel prices, and perhaps that is why Prime Minister has said that we need to ensure we curb down our fuel purchases. We need to go for the carpooling. And also PM said that we need to also adapt the COVID era measures, like having online classes. I want to stay with us,
Mohit, because we have to break down what the Prime Minister said once again, and we've been telling you about the appeals of the Prime Minister. The war of words aside, but this is what the Prime Minister wants the people of the country to actually pay heed to. His appeal number 1 is avoid buying gold for 1 year. So then he's also asked people to reduce petrol diesel consumption. Then there is another appeal that has come in. There are 7 appeals that the Prime Minister has made. His third appeal is this: prioritize work from home. So another appeal made by the Prime Minister also puts the focus on how one should cut down on the use of cooking oil. After that, the Prime Minister has also said that use public transport more. Appeal number 6 is to avoid unnecessary foreign travel. And appeal number 7, avoid using chemical fertilizer. So with these appeals, and there's another appeal here, buy and use indigenous products. So here are the appeals. These are the appeals of the Prime Minister. But India, viewers, is the world's second largest gold buyer. Most of this gold is imported and every ounce is paid for in dollars. Now,
the Prime Minister Modi had appealed to the public to conserve fuel, to save fuel, whether it be the petrol or diesel. And in Lucknow, you can see the ground reality. There's no panic buying even after the appeal that has been made by the Prime Minister. He has also appealed for the gold. But this is in the morning, this the office hours. And you can see that there's hardly any queue. People are just coming, getting their tanks filled and leaving the petrol pump. The Prime Minister had appealed to the people that they should conserve fuel, they should save the fuel because of the ongoing war crisis. And this is the situation at one of the petrol pump in Lucknow. So you can see that there are hardly 3 to 4 people, those who are coming and getting their tanks filled. There's only one car at the petrol pump which is getting their tank filled. In most of the petrol pumps that we have visited, the situation is same. You can see that how easily people are coming up, they are purchasing the fuel and they are leaving from this particular petrol pump. कल प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने दोबारा अपील करी थी कि पेट्रोल बचाना है. कोई किस तरह की परेशानी नहीं हो रही ना पेट्रोल मिलने में कहीं पे भी?
परेशानी कहीं नहीं हो रही भाई,
आराम से मिल रहा है.
हाँ भाई मिल रहा.
भीड़ रह रही क्या पंप पे? कुछ भीड़ आ रही है?
कोई भीड़ नहीं.
कोई भीड़ नहीं है.
नहीं, आराम से.
So you heard the people at the petrol pump also, they are saying that there is no panic buying. People are coming very easily. They are getting their tanks filled. The appeal that has been made by the Prime Minister, people are realizing that there is no shortage of the petrol and diesel in the city as of now.
And that's it on this broadcast. My colleague Hina will be joining you next to get you the top headlines and the breaking news updates. Time now for us to slip into a short commercial break.